And so much focus was on the Apple Watch, sort of slipped under the radar, that Apple also announced a new computer. City's technology specialist Mike Yawney was in San Francisco yesterday, and he got a Canadian exclusive first look at the new Apple Macbook. Have a look.
Unveiling another product besides the Apple Watch. This is a new line of notebook called Macbook. This is really light, 2 pounds. It's also extremely thin. It's thinner than a MacBook Air. There's other features though, and new innovations. The keyboard, for example, has different mechanisms underneath the keys. They're called butterfly mechanisms, and it changes the way the keys actually react and move when you type. There's also a force touch trackpad. This is interesting. Depending on how much pressure you put on the trackpad, that changes what happens on the screen. For example, I have a video up on the screen here. If I push play, if I want to fast forward, I'll just gently push down, and you'll see it's at 2x, but if I push harder, it goes to 5x, 10 times, 30 times. So the harder I push, the faster it moves forward. Also, different colors for the first time ever in computers for Apple. They have gold, they have space gray, there's also silver. Usually this is only something we've seen in the iPad, so Apple bringing color to their notebooks, quite an interesting move. MacBook will be coming to Canada on April 10th.
A gold MacBook that doesn't cost $22,000, only costs around $1,500 and change, so that's not so bad. But yesterday, Apple also taking the opportunity, because they updated their website, to raise prices around the world, including Canada, unfortunately. Of course, the US dollar has been incredibly strong in recent months, and that means that, as of yesterday, a lot of items on the Apple Store were much cheaper in Canada than they were in the US if you take currency into account. So a lot of things have gone up. A certain MacBook Pros up now by $350 in Canada because of those price adjustments due to currency fluctuation. The Apple Watch, of course, launched at $349 in the US, $449 in Canada, and that's pretty much the deal with exchange rates. So Apple just reacting to the current strength of the US dollar.